Hello to all the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of Limbus Company. Also welcome to the channel. I play a long series of games I truly enjoy. Check out the playlist, find your favorite one, binge watch it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. That's what I would do, but you do you. Anyhow, you're here for Limbus Company, am I right? You can check out the full playlist in the comments and description below. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy as we are doing the Magic Hell Bus chapter. It's a limited time event that was taking place for 2 weeks. By the time you're watching this, it's long gone, but you can watch my adventure through it, reading the stories, commenting, and apparently some sneak back into the past. The story touched onto the Muller office from Library of Ruina, and we're getting some information how things are returning from the books that we closed people in Library of Ruina. Yeah, we were trapping people into books. And now they are getting free. We don't know why, we don't know in which order, but I'm sure we're gonna find out more about that as we play through the Limbus Company. Anyhow, time to collect some scrap. So apparently in the chapter 5, which is not released yet, we're gonna go into the sea. So we need to put some propellers, flotation devices, and all that good stuff on our bus. And how we're gonna do that? We're gonna do that by collecting scrap. And to collect scrap, we need to play the game. So yeah, it checks out. Time to sort scrap and prepare the bus for both hell and high water. To enter this place, we're gonna need that's so ridiculous. We're gonna need one enkephalin module, which is 20 enkephalin, which is exactly the same thing, but for some reason it's a module instead. I guess module is easier to pay. Yeah, I prefer modules, it's about the same thing. Anyhow, you can check out the enemy info, except we can't. So yeah, let's just enter and see what's up. Again, we're gonna take our best support here just to speed things up along. It's not that I cannot do it without, but you know, why not use all your best tools at your disposal? Every identity has a combat passive and a support passive. Who would have guessed that? Anyhow, some more crabs. We easily dispatched them last time, so these fights were probably not gonna be interesting for a while. Ooh, I went on a tangent last episode and then I didn't finish it because I was interrupted by the story. I was talking about some speculations. But what speculations? Oh dude, I forgot. Yeah, I was doing some kind of weird joke on my account. I don't remember it anymore, so whoops. But anyway, those who didn't watch the last episode will be super confused anyway, so yeah. Let me know in the comments, and I finish it in the comments. What did I want to talk about? What kind of speculation? In any case, we're gonna be doing some crabs here. Ishmael got a voice last episode. She sounds like, I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna say in a very, very weird and fast voice, and like, I don't know if that even works, but that's okay. I'm very happy with the first voice. She speaks very slowly and softly, I think. So, oh, I wish I was a very good voice actor. That would be such a nice thing to do. I would have so much blast with it. We can also train our lungs. Actually, this game trains my lungs because I'm reading all the dialogue out, and there's a lot of it. I can really feel like how, like, you know, it's tough. It's tough. I'm not used to talking and so much, and usually when I talk, I don't put nearly, like, I'm actually doing effort because, like, I'm doing weird stuff, obviously, so. But anyway, Faust. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. Yes. Oh no, we're getting blasted. Oh wait, what? This thing has 200... Wait, what? That thing is a big crab, dude. And these things supposedly can be eaten? I guess the crabs are not holy metal, only their shell is. Yeah, this thing has more HP. We should check it out. What is that? Wouldn't be the first time we missed a powerful enemy by not looking at it. This is taking a while, dude. Like, are we gonna clear this in 10 rounds? That would be pretty bad if we didn't. No, it would be okay. But anyway, the spice bush. Yes, he's gonna be like, you will not find anything about this enemy because, well, you're not gonna kill it. This is a cannoneer crab. Okay, it has a thwack. It has a thwack, and it has a foaming, and it has a delicious crab guts. Deal plus 15% damage per 5 rupture on target. After attack, looks HP by my... Okay, whatever, dude. It's just another crab. Oh, this is already the second wave. We are fine, dude. It's just a crab. It's a bigger crab. It goes thwack, 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 and that's about it. But you know what? We can also do the thwack, thwack, thwack. Oh, I guess she does more of a stab, 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 but that's okay. That's totally and utterly fine. I'm actually recording this video. I am. Oof, that would be oof. I hate when that happens, when I forget to record a video. Oof. Right, 68 experience, good. I wonder, when you borrow an E.G.O, if they get experience. Oh, look at that. Now, you know what? Faust is my MVP. Faust is the best. Oh, wait, what? What does this mean? Required 135 out of 150 scrap? Wait, what? No! We finally collected enough scrap for them to start working on the bus modifications. I wonder if we can get some time off. If you do, then I should try talking. Like, for real? Oh, dude. Like, so we have to do this one real fast again? I mean, that's okay. I don't mind, but... I wonder what the heck I'm gonna talk about now, but let's see. So, yeah. People are exiting the books that we trapped them in the library of Ruina. Mika, Olga, and Rain were part of a Molar office. Maya sent them to some weird mission on the warp train. A lot of really bad stuff happened on that warp train, but actually before the bad stuff happened to Mika, Olga, and Rain, they got an invitation to the library of Ruina and then accepted it. And when people accept the invitation, they get teleported there. And then there we played as Roland, the protagonist, and there was also Angela. And Angela reminds me a lot of Faust, and Faust reminds me a lot about Angela. And yeah, we basically won this fight. It's called receptions, and then when you win a reception fight, you trap your visitors into a book, and these books were kind of like the main mechanic of the game. You use them to progress, you use them to unlock future chapters, and you also extracted them to get like new cards and new character amplifications and all that good stuff, and it's pretty cool. But anyway, it seems like in the story of this game, the Limbus company, everything fell apart and the library of Ruina is no more, and the books, people go out of books, and there's a lot of really bad stuff in those books that we captured. And if Olga, Mika, and Rain are free now, that pretty much means that maybe, possibly, probably, those other stuff also got free. And yeah, that's a nice basis for a new story here. I wonder how much time has passed between Library of Ruina and Limbus Company game. I really enjoyed the universe of Project Moon, the stuff they make. I enjoy their songs. I enjoy the team building. As for the fights, I feel like this game could use a little bit more interactable fights. So these are basically just filler fights where you don't actually have a lot of control of what's going on. You have a little bit control. So you see these abilities on the bottom of the screen. Each character has 2 of them, and you can choose between the 2 which one they're gonna do, and that's about it. So you have a little bit impact, but there's also a different type of fight where you can actually target exactly who goes where, and those are the best ones, but they're kind of rare. And again the Faust did better than... Okay, the one who should grip Sinclair is not doing really well. I mean, I'm sure there's like a very... Oh, I'm actually wrong. You know when I said it's gonna be very easy to collect the scrap? Well, it's not gonna be easy to collect the scrap because you get the one-time bonus only once. Oh boy, that's gonna be nasty. I always forget. Oh, we have to click here, right? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I wanted to check the sceners, so let me see. So the one who grips Faust does mostly, like, what is this? She does pierce damage, I guess, and blunt. I guess the crabs are weak to pierce then. I mean, I don't know what else would be the explanation. Yeah, let's continue our journey here. I don't know. Right. Gather scrap. Now we can go into the next story. We finally collected... Yes, we finally did collect enough scrap for them to start working on the bus modifications. I wonder if we get some time off. If we do, then I shall try talking to Ishmael. So, like here, Like, we only get 15, so we get a nice bonus first time and then only 15. Yeah, but we're gonna be unlocking stuff which will increase the amount we get. Also, as we go further in, we're gonna get more and more. So don't worry, it's not gonna be very grindy, I think. Anyway, we should try talking to Ishmael. Okay, let's see what Ishmael has to say. We've been at it for about 2 days, perhaps. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs, and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some. Right, I think this will be enough for us to get started. Phew, can we rest now? Listen, I can hear my shoulders cracking with every move. Rodion, can you stop that? It looks like you're flexing at them. Well, it will take some time to modify the bus, so we'll at least have a few days to enjoy. Though, this place doesn't exactly resemble a tourist attraction. The seniors were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. But I had a terrible feeling that this was probably not the end of our toil. You got that right. Enjoy what? Huh? Of course, I knew it. I said it was enough to get started. Which means you'll have to go collect more scrap, of course. How much more, to be exact? About 5 times the amount you've collected so far. If that was only the end of it. Mika, we're going to have to work on the rear end wheels too. Sorry, 7 times. Considering our current productivity rate, it seems that we will not be provided with adequate rest. Perhaps reducing the time dedicated to sleep would be contributive to our collective effort. Yeah, let's just not sleep, and yeah, that's a really good idea. No, this cannot be! We simply cannot! Don Quixote looked as though she was about to collapse, a woeful look on her face. Hang on a sec though, how does collecting these pieces of scrap even help modify the bus? Of course, if we're simply bolting those scraps onto the bus willy-nilly, it wouldn't amount to much, but using E.G.O Singularity to fuse the parts, we can make them work as though they were tailor-made for this bus. E.G.O? I thought the deal was some kind of a food packaging tech. You know, stuff that stops the content inside from spoiling or changing in any way until you open the packaging. I used to eat a bunch of their canned food. Funny, Bixie said the exact same thing, so some nests have more than one way of using their singularities, in case you didn't know. If the working principle is the same, one can always utilize the singularity's fundamentals to patent a singularity-based technology at E.G.O. E.G.O is not only known for its stasis preservation packaging, but also for its resonance tuning fork. Resonance tuning fork? Just like that bastard, entwined, fused with things, and eventually devour them all as though they've never existed. Ishmael, what's the problem? Dante, you have to tell Virgilius immediately. Tell him that we have to collect the golden boosts of other branches first. She doesn't want to go to E.G.O for some reason really badly. Give me a moment, Ishmael, are you okay? No, we are not ready. We are inexperienced. We don't know enough about the Great Lake, nor about the whale. I know, I'll help you out. I'll help you make Virgilius understand. We shouldn't go there. Not yet. I'm telling you, this place is... Blimey, what's gotten you going mardy, eh? What's getting collie balls from the crab chowder or something? We'll scrap through the same crab guts, but I'm totally fine. So what's got you throwing a wobbly? This ain't the first time we're going in not knowing a neat about what we're doing. We've been dead enough times to get used to it. Dying your way through a mission isn't really something to be proud of, Heathcliff. If we were your average fixers, we would be dead and gone on our very first mission. Our names scraped clean from whatever association's registry. You think me daft? I've had enough years stalling and bruising with that for the syndicates of the backstreets to know that I've got but one life. But it's different now. Clockface here to bring us back every time. Don't you think we've simply been lucky that Dante was able to bring us back intact? What's up with that attitude? If an abnormality cracks my skull, turn the clock and I'll let it crack my leg next time. You can keep crawling back until they're smashed to pieces, no? Oh, so you think we've seen everything there is to see at this point? You know that's not true? In the worst case scenario, Dante could turn the clock all day and not be able to bring us back. What if we encounter something we can never come back right from? Especially that monstrous whale. Never mind. Okay, so... a whale? Oh, don't do that, like I won't understand a thing. It narks me when you treat me like a stupid sod. Ha! You're... Now, if you'll allow me to inquire... It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing. But the crowd immediately fell silent when Yi sang suddenly loudly and uncharacteristically intruded upon their argument. Let us call this mind the warrior's desires of ours that we enthusiastically proclaimed on our journey here. Yeah, he's mad. It is true, there is still significant toll to be had, yet it can also be said that we have accomplished a certain milestone. Perhaps a momentary respite is warranted. Isn't that true, Dante? Yes, Yisang. This is the first time Yisang appeared so dependable since we started our bus journey. I nodded empathetically. Yeah, I agree with Yisang. I think we can slow down for a bit and do some team building activities together. How's that sound? Sure, I think you guys can take some time off. We'll let you know once we're ready. Excelsior in that case! I say that we partake in a game of beach volleyball. With Don Quixote's well-timed assist, the almost icy mood seemed to defrost slightly. Okay, that was intense. Rewards earned. Beach volleyball? Question mark? Taking Don Quixote and Yisang's advice to mend the growing rift between Ishmael and the other sinners, I decided that we should all try a few rounds of beach volleyball. Maybe this activity can be an opportunity to build some rapport. And then of course we're gonna get attacked while doing so, because, well, that's always what happens in this game. You do something, you get attacked. You don't do something, you still get attacked. You get attacked. Yes. I have witnessed it myself. There was, and I speak with certainty, what appeared to be a ball of sorts amongst the stranded trash. It would be no puffery to say that this true injustice to deny ourselves merriment when a ball, able bodies and beach all awaits us. Can we really call this a beach, though? Don Quixote, I told you, we're not here for a vacation. That I am well aware, dear Gregor. I appreciate thine advice, yet I simply do not have it within my heart to deny such a proposal when an opportunity to bring us together presents itself. Yeah, okay. Let's hold back that big win next time, why don't you? Yes, I'm in agreement with Don Quixote. Yisang? Upon reflection, I have no memory of engaging in such a sport with my fellows. I cannot say that I am particularly talented in games of the ball variety, but this appears to be as good a time as any to experience it for once. So, let us partake in this game of volleyed balls. Jeez. If so not ready. This isn't the time to play ball games. We've been slacking too much as of late. Yeah, we were too lucky last time. Ishmael was starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. It might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Oh, so how will this work? Let's play a beach volleyball. A wise decision, I shall retrieve El Balloon. Oh boy. This is a downtime activity designated by none other than our executive manager. Everyone quit grimacing and accept it with gratitude. Okay. Just hope I don't pull my back playing this game. I'm aware of the rules and the specifications of this game. Allow me to draw the arena. There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, reticent sinners. The reactions were all varied, but everyone eventually must sit out to an empty lot to play beach volleyball. I stretched, hoping that this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere. Sometime later. Now, let us commence! The field was drawn over a squelchy mudflat. The worn ball rocketed into the air with Don Quixote's serve. Is this how the game is played? Yeah, you put your hands together and you hit the ball and it goes up, hopefully over the net to the other side. With Yisang's nice receive, it was starting to look like we had a proper game going. Yep, haha, you're pretty good. Up. Oof. Meaningless, all of this. Otis, I think that serve would have killed me if I had dodged it in time. Consider this a part of training. Yoshi, you're not supposed to hit the ball with your sword, yes. Aha! Forsooth, I have received thy ball. Oh, hop. Aha. Ha! We're wasting time. We couldn't be using to study the whale's characteristics. So what's with this whale thing? And Ishmael. Wait. Ishmael, whale. Oh, dude, we know where Ishmael is from. Ishmael is a character in Herman Melville's Moby Dick, which opens the line "Call me Ishmael." He is the first-person narrator in much of the book. Because Ishmael plays a minor role in the plot, early critics of Moby Dick assumed that Captain Ahab was the protagonist. Many either confused Ishmael with Melville or overlooked the role he played. Later critics distinguished Ishmael from Melville, and some saw his mystic and speculative consciousness as the novel's central force rather than Captain Ahab's monomaniacal force of will. So I never actually read Moby Dick. I've heard of Captain Ahab. And yeah. So yeah, ever since I started playing this chapter, like every time she mentioned a whale, the first thing I was thinking about was Moby Dick, really. And yeah, sure enough, the Ishmael is a character in Moby Dick, so now we know where Ishmael is from. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have a fight with the whale in this chapter or the next one. It's probably gonna be in the next one, right? Ishmael. Okay, so slowly and surely we're finding out where all the characters come from. They're all from the books, as confirmed by Zero Seeking Zero, our faithful viewer, through Library of Ruina, Lobotomy Corporation, and now Limbus Company as well. Our primary source of information about the game mechanics, so I don't have to research it myself. It's just been so wonderful. Thank you very much. Anyhow, we are wasting our time we could be using to study the whale's characteristics. So, we don't even know how a compass to guide us through the Great Lake. Damn it, and that bastard has still got to be alive somehow. Oh yeah, she's obsessed with the whale. I think in the book, the Captain Ahab was the one obsessed with the whale, but you know, as it is with books. Well, maybe I should read it. Maybe it's like a classic. For Alf's sake, woman. Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's attitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it just might burst. Ha! And the ball flew way over the mark and towards the boundary separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. Yep. So nothing better to ease tension than to play a game of a volleyball. I guess it was a decent game choice because both teams are separated by a net and they shouldn't go to each other part of the playing field. But still, if you hit the ball hard enough, this happens. Did the ball just pop? It most certainly has. There appears to be a field of plasma invisible to our eyes. A field of plasma? Who put a field of plasma on a beach? Well, U-Corp, duh. A barrier of sorts installed to separate the nest from the back streets. Along the borders of every nest are installations that serve the same function, though their specific methods may vary. Of course, there are always fences and whatnot to stop backstreets residents from crawling onto their precious nests. Right, everyone's enjoying the beach. There aren't that many people there. Look at the city, you would expect more people there. But with that technology, they could have simply made the ball disappear without a trace instead of leaving the torn mess. Did you get what I mean? They want to enjoy watching clueless souls be ripped to pieces, I bet. Glad the rich folks having so much fun with our lives. I have no comment to make regarding the device's particular purpose or its sadistic nature. I took me a whole hour of my time to procure us the ball. Brace yourself. The sound of the ball popping attracted the trash crabs. We'll have a chat after this. I really thought that this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. Yeah. Maybe we should have played a board game. That's what I would do. It's all gone to hell. Why does this keep happening? Well, I don't know. Isn't it about time we got used to this, manager? But come on. Let's first take care of business. I agree. Let's take care of the crabs. Moby Dick, eh? In the Ishmael. Google is such a wonderful thing. You want to know something, you just go type it. You get a whole bunch of links, you click on it, you read it. What a good time to be alive. Like... Oh, I know a joke, right? Ready for it? So, like, it's like a meme, and it says like, there's like this person saying like, the only things stopping us from having a beautiful, productive, peaceful world is for people to have better access to information. Then you get the picture or something that says like, well, internet available to everyone now, easily, and well, cheaply. And then then another like meme, well, I guess that wasn't true, dot dot dot. But yeah, anyway, internet's a wonderful thing, but information doesn't equal knowledge, you know, like access to information doesn't just straight up destroy ignorance. So it's still important to be able to vet the info you get, process it, separate the things which are true and not. You know, like reading and accessing information is not the same as like learning. Actually, well, in a way it is, but like I mean, like in learning actual, you know, truths, understanding the world better, there is way too much false information out there. I guess that's what I'm going towards to, but it's a really good tool. I think it's a step to the right direction, but you know, yeah. Anyhow, we are destroying the crabs yet again, and they are dead. So, and we get some more scrap, and Rogion is very excited about it, our announcer. So everything's pretty good. And she says nice sometimes, so... yeah, I guess this one just has wrong damage types against the crabs. Okay, dissolution 4.5.8. The beach volleyball plan completely backfired. Everyone has a skull on their face as they fight off the trash crabs. I have to do something about this. No, we don't. We need to collect the scrap. That's our goal. Oh, we're gonna go up in manager level. Okay. Okay, so he does blunt. So I guess scraps are strong against blunt damage. Well, it is what it is. I'm still gonna keep using it though, because we just like our little friend here. The one social grip Sinclair. Okay, combat tips. So how are we gonna de-escalate the situation? Oh, no, we're not gonna, we're just gonna be fighting some more crabs. Hard trash crab, pointed trash crab, okay. Even has 100 HP. Yeah, let's look. If we see a crab with more than 100 HP, we're gonna take a look at it, his abilities and stuff. It would be just a pointless waste of time to inspect these fully, because A, this is super easy, and B, even if it was not, I would have very little impact. I guess the best thing I could do... oh, we can check their damage type, right? So yeah, they are normal against blunt, they're fatal to pierce, and like... I almost called her Angela. Foss here has a lot of pierce damage. I'm gonna go ahead and say he probably does as well. Yeah. So, like, two of their abilities are pierce, only one is blunt, while Sinclair here has, like... blunt. So this is the biggest contributing factor to who does the most damage. But you know what? It's nice to have a mixed team of very good IDs, so that way we can always do some good damage. I mean, this could probably go... like, when I start farming these for scrap, and we're gonna need to farm a lot in order to get to 4000, I will put together a team of very good piercing IDs, I think. I wonder if we can get our hands onto an Ishmael thing though. Was it Ishmael and Sinclair? Like a special IDs which give bonus scrap earned from this chapter? Yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate that. Go, go! Kill it. Oh, what was that? Ugh, that looks disgusting. That looked very disgusting. So how are we gonna... we can deal with this thing. How are we gonna escalate this situation? I want... like, we are not much of a manager. We were put into this position without previous, like, managerial training or anything like that. It's just like, hey dude, you're a manager now. Okay, I don't remember anything, and I'm a clock apparently, and we can bring people back, and like, our only purpose is a loophole in the story where if people die we can bring them back, and that's about it. Hey Ishmael. Yes? Can we talk at least for a bit? I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Right. I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do or what kind of results this conversation is going to yield, but, well, we have to try, right? I can't just sit here and watch. Yeah, whatever. It looks to me that you've been preoccupied with something ever since we got here. You know, you're not really participating in group activities and things like that. Isn't it obvious? There's something more important at hand. But they're all busy enjoying themselves playing this stupid game. Something more important. Is this about the Great Lake? Yes. Then we in our current state shouldn't go there? Nope. Right. So why do you think that we don't have a chance against whatever is there? I told you, we're not ready. We're going to need at least half a year to acclimate to the Great Lake and things that are there to acclimate. Or we could try to gain more experience, enough to overwhelm our disadvantages. That goes the same for you, Dante. You need to be strong enough to at least take care of yourself. Which I can help with. And Otis, I'm sure she can help with your training too. If push comes to shove, yes. But wait. Half a year, Ishmael. We just don't have that much time to spare, don't we? Who says we don't? I mean, you can literally turn back time, so who cares, right? Really? Is that why we were playing beach volleyball? Because we don't have time to spare? Oh boy. And it's not like I'm saying that we should just sit on our butts and do nothing for half a year. I'm saying that we should visit other destinations before coming back here. That is impossible. Not every location of golden balls in the nest has been identified, and before team hasn't completed their preliminary surveys yet. Excuses. I've known for a while that you had some fancy ulterior motive. And whatever that is, this is a mistake you won't ever forget. Perhaps. What a mess. In that case, we should at least map a detailed sailing route and plan out a combat strategy. Prattling on and on and on. Just when I thought our discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in. What's your problem? Shuttergop, think you're the only one struggling here? We've all died more times than we can count, every single one of us. I don't know, did you die a single time, Heathcliff? Were you in many combats at all? You just sit on the side because, well... So I'm telling you that I'll work out again somehow. It will work out. I'm telling you that the Great Lake is different. What if the manager drowns? What if that thing eats us and our bodies can't be recovered? Do you understand? This isn't anything I've been through so far. This could be the end of us. Then I won't have the chance to kill that bastard. Okay, let's say you're right. If you go now, we're all going to bite it and won't be able to get back up. Wait, what cat? To get... What's that word? I mean, get back up. So what's wrong with faffing about for a little while? What are those whales working out or something? You've been mucking up the mood ever since we got here, so how about you use some bloody common sense to bring everyone else down with you? That's rich coming from you, Heathcliff. What common sense do you have of the Great Lake? Have you even seen a whale? Since when were you such a know-it-all? What do you even know about the sailor's life? Huh? How would you? All day you're whining about your girlfriend or something, dozing off in the bus or throwing a hissy fit once in a while. But this is the first time we hear about his girlfriend, isn't it? Quit it. Skill or be killed by everything from the depths of the waters to the heights of sky scrolling and falling onto the deck. Innumerable natural disasters like acid typhoons, tuna tsunamis, cerebral storms, and multitude of other terrors of the lake I can't even recall the names of. And from the storms, high waves as tall as mountains, following that, those monsters that wash up on the deck. Look away for a moment and your mate, whom you've trusted your life, is slain. Everyone and every goddamn thing goes mad, and you're transformed into something else entirely in that abominable lake. It's something that a pathetic, lowy-dowy tenderfoot like you won't ever understand. Not after dying 100 deaths. I told you to quit it. So they're gonna fight each other again? Alright. Before anyone could even step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael. You don't know shit about me. A prikey like you? Fellows. The tussle was such a bliss that no one could even attempt to intervene. Yesang almost looked pitiful as he stood there bewildered. For a moment it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. Oh. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, she kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him to the ground. Ishmael, wait! In a blink of an eye, Ishmael took up her mace. She raises her mace high as though she could strike down at any moment. Her arm trembles with uncontrollable fury. Yeah, what you'll do? Bash my head in like I did you before? Fine, kill me. No matter. I'll be right as rain in a minute. I was a fool to think you'd be any different from me. Yeah, everyone's the same, after all. Oh, is she gonna stop now? She's gonna stop. I wasn't sure what caused her sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts at least. She looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open and dropped the mace to the ground. Well, if she doesn't want to be like him, that's a very good motivation. When you despise somebody and they call you out to be exactly like them, that makes you thinking. Well, not everyone was gonna stop depending on the adrenaline levels, but you know, makes sense to me. I wish that I would not have to again be witness to such belligerency amongst friends. Yet such quarrels among fellows is but an ineluctability. Why do they use these kind of words for translation? Ineluctability, perhaps. Yeah, and then that brings me back, watching them fight. We used to tussle just like they do now. Big sis, shush. Tante, I neglected to mention this to you since we have not had a dispute like this since our first mission. But you could be held responsible in the future for management failure should a similar workplace conflict arise. Oh no, now we're also getting responsibility. We actually have to stop people from fighting each other. What's the punishment if we fail though? I don't know. What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical tongue. How does the fault lie with the executive manager force? It's those two fools who got into this senseless altercation. Preventing senseless altercations between co-workers is a job of a manager. Well, I agree with Faust. So stop it, everyone. Indeed, such behavior ill-fits the heroic nature of Limbus company. Sinclair's hesitance, Don Quixote's attempts to defuse, Faust's impassive voice, and Otis' increasingly rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. Stop, guys, enough. I had no other recourse left at this moment. Ishmael, Heathcliff. What? The two of you, stop working together for a while. Distance yourself. At least until I can think of a way to deal with you two. It's not like I enjoy looking at her mug. Okay. Thus the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this smut flat. Okay, we have an approximate quote now, so feel free to go collecting those scraps. I spend the next few days collecting scrap with the rest of the sinners. Oof. Tension. I bet Heathcliff will help Ishmael in the end to defeat the whale. It's gonna be legendary. Towards the purest world, yes. Manager level increased. So income falling has been refilled. I'm just gonna turn just a little bit into the boxes so we can start gaining passive income yet again. I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Do nice things, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode of Limbus Company. TheNeomare signing out. Bye bye.